feel like a news reporter with this new setup. Hey guys, it's Mariela. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are talking about Pinterest ads again. If you guys have been following my entrepreneurial journey, you would know that I tried Pinterest ads back for the first time back in 2021, again last year in 2022, and now I am trying them again now in 2023. And the reason why I'm trying Pinterest again is because honestly, Facebook ads right now, like, it's a mess. Like, you can get banned so easily for no reason. So I no longer want to deal with Meta. I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm still going to, because it's Facebook ads, but I'm like, I feel like I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket. It's time to start, you know, diversifying my ad portfolio. So I'm going back to Pinterest. So in my last and final video about Pinterest, I gave you my final conclusion, which was pretty much that Pinterest is a very good platform for one, brand awareness, and two, just getting your brand in front of a lot of eyes, a lot of cold traffic. But I am now learning a lot more about Pinterest. It's been a year, some things have changed on the platform, and I actually went back to look at my previous results, and let me tell you, they were actually pretty good. Like, Pinterest was actually giving me pretty good results and a pretty good return on investment. So now that I'm looking at these analytics, I'm like, wait, why did I stop running ads on Pinterest? So in this video, I'm going to show you my past Pinterest results. We're gonna break it down, and I am pretty much gonna show you that Pinterest ads potentially do work. But before we get started, make sure you smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue to create content like this. And don't forget, if you need help with any of these subjects, you can now schedule a call with me, or be absolutely sure to join my free Discord channel where, you know, I'm trying to build a small business community that have all of these questions about growing your business, you know, through digital marketing and advertising. So those two links are in the description box. And of course, support your girl by getting you some skincare for your problematic skin, okay? Links on the description box too. All right, let's get into it. Okay, I'm super excited to actually show you these results because I was so amazed myself, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like I think Pinterest does work. So let's look at these. Okay, so this is my Pinterest ads manager, and this is from the campaign that I ran last year. And I'm gonna start off by showing you the results the cold audience campaign yielded, but stick around so you can see the results from the retargeting campaign, because I am starting to think that that is the actual key and formula for Pinterest ads, okay? More on that soon. Okay, so in this one campaign, I just had one ad group, and I was testing the health interest with keywords. I now know, you know, based on the things that I have been reading and that I've been looking up, people say you shouldn't have both interest and keywords in the same ad group. You should just be separating them in different ad groups, or potentially even in different campaigns. I spent $181 on this one campaign, and that was running at $5 a day, which means this campaign ran for 36 days. That's pretty crazy, okay? And I'm also gonna tell you the mistakes that I've made. Like, this campaign did relatively well, and if I would have not made the mistakes that I will tell you about in a bit, I would have potentially unlocked the potential of Pinterest ads last year. So now let's see. Okay, so this is the pin clicks. So it had about 2,300 pin clicks, outbound clicks, 366. Click-through rate was actually pretty good, over 3%. A lot of the other Pinterest gurus that I've been seeing here on YouTube or everywhere else, like, their average like click-through rate seems to be like anywhere between like a 1% and a 2%. So this tells me my creative was actually pretty good for Pinterest. Cost per click, 8 cents. But also, mind you, this cost per click is for pin clicks, not outbound clicks. Pin clicks is when people click on your pin. Outbound clicks is when people actually go to your website. So I would have to calculate what the actual cost per click. Okay, CPM, $3. I mean, compared to Facebook, and even TikTok doesn't have $3 CPMs anymore. Impressions and reach, and this is what I said about like Pinterest maybe being a really good place for brand awareness, because I mean, with $181, I was able to get in front of almost 50,000 people. That's pretty crazy. So if anything, like, great, it's great for the cold traffic, it's great for the brand awareness, and then, you know, trying to just retarget these people in other platforms like Facebook. You know, that was pretty much my last conclusion. Frequency 1.21, which tells me that like a lot of the people that the ad was shown to were like, you know, it wasn't repetitive. Like, it was brand new people all the time, which is pretty good. All right, cool, but did you make money though? Okay, so total conversions. So this is checkout, so that means purchases, right? 5 purchases, a total of $450 in revenue. And the cost per acquisition was about $36 and a total ROAS of 2.48. I'm not too mad at this, especially being a cold campaign. Like this is actually very similar to what I get on Facebook. Pinterest does take a while to optimize. You do have to give it time, and I'm gonna prove this to you, okay? So I started running this campaign on the 27th, right? We said it was $5 a day, right? $5 a day. The first day spent $2. Let's focus on the pin clicks, outbound clicks, the click-through rate, the cost per click, and the CPM for now, okay? First day, spent $2. I'm like, okay, like the CTR is low, cost per click is high, you know, for Pinterest standards, and the only 2 outbound clicks, right? But then, okay, that was first day. Then second day, it did spend the entire budget, and now we have a 1% click-through rate, only 1 outbound click, which I mean, for $5, like only 1 person went to the website. I was like, damn, okay, that's expensive. Cost per click went up, CPM went up, like not the numbers you wanna see, right? Okay, then the third day, look at this. Third day, it started optimizing, okay? Now we have click-through rate is like good, it's a 3% click-through rate. Cost per click, like way lower. CPM was starting to stabilize. Pin clicks is higher. Outbound clicks is still, you know, iffy. Now the 4th day, okay, click-through rate stuck. Outbound clicks are going up. Pin clicks is definitely going up. Cost per click is going down. CPM is stable. Like, okay, that's what we like to see. The 5th day, CTR is 4% and cost per click. Okay, you get the point. So you actually do have to give it a couple of days for Pinterest to find the right audience, the audience that makes sense for their algorithm to put your ad, your creative in front of. So you actually have to not touch it for at least 3 days, okay? So with this specifically, I followed what a lot of other people say, that you have to start with a small budget. So I started with $5 a day. Now here is where I made the mistake, okay? This campaign was at $5 a day. That's how I started it. And that's how it stayed for 36 days, because again, I literally was running these ads. I completely forgot about them. I was not paying any type of mind to them. I was not coming back and checking on them at all. So this is where I went wrong. Pinterest ads, once they start optimizing, that's when you realize by the 3rd and 4th day, that's when you realize, okay, it's working. So if you look at these numbers are absolutely great. Like that click-through rate is amazing. The cost per click is insanely low, and the CPM is very, very stable. If I would have been doing my due diligence, I should have been increasing the budget. Maybe not every day, but maybe every other day, at least by $1 or a certain percentage, you know, depends on my budget. Because yeah, like it spent $5 a day in 36 days and it got me good results, but it could have potentially gotten me those results quicker if I would have increased the budget once it did find the right target audience. So this campaign was absolutely pretty good. I mean, if you look at it, like it's great. I think the only thing I would have to improve is because it was getting a lot, the pins, it was getting a lot of click. The cost per click was very, very low. I probably would have had to improve something on the pin itself to make people go on and click to the website. Because the way pins are set up is when people see it, they click on the pin, and then that's when they realize, after they click on the pin, that's when they realize it's an ad, and then the ad is pretty much like telling them, like, you know, go to the website for this reason, and you know. So I would probably have to work a little bit better on the ad copy. Maybe the call to action wasn't obvious on the ad copy, so then when people clicked on the pin, they didn't know what to do next, and they didn't necessarily know that they had to go to the website for next steps or to like get the product that is being promoted on the pin. So that's probably something, you know, that I lacked on and something that I have to work on next time I run Pinterest ads. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what actually gave me like okay results, and I'm gonna tell you what I think might actually be the key to Pinterest ads. Okay, you ready? You ready? Let's go. Okay, so this was a retargeting campaign, and let me show you how well this did. Okay, so for this retargeting campaign, I spent $289, and I was retargeting site visitors and Pinterest engagers. I ended up turning off Pinterest engagers, honestly. I don't remember why, and I honestly probably did it very prematurely. One thing that I actually noticed is that retargeting campaigns do not take as long as cold campaigns to optimize, right? Because cold campaigns are optimizing, like trying to figure out like who to put the ad in front of, but retargeting campaigns is already people that have seen your brand before, so it doesn't really take like all that optimizing time. Pin clicks, 342, outbound clicks. The click-through rate was a little lesser, but it was probably also because I used the exact same creative as the cold campaign, which I already know now it's a no-no. Like if you're gonna be building a funnel strategy, there should be different creatives in every stage. So the click-through rate, less than 2%, cost per click, pretty expensive. CPM is higher because now you're not going after like, you know, the broad Pinterest user entire platform. Now you're specifically only looking for people that have visited your website. Impressions, frequency was 6, which is pretty crazy. Total conversions checkout, that got me 10 sales. Total revenue generated from this, 722, and total cost per acquisition, $27. And the ROAS was about 2.6, which again, is not the bestest, but it is still profitable for me. And I was actually so shocked and so surprised at like how many people were adding to cart. Like 33 people adding to cart, like that's pretty impressive. Okay, and for this campaign, I spent $278, and I was running it at $10 per day. I don't know if I started off with $10 per day or if I ended up coming back and maybe scaling it up to $10, but that means it was running for about 27 days. I mean, 10 conversions for $10 a day, that's pretty good. And again, it probably could have performed even better if the creative was better. So I think these results are pretty good. Now, let me tell you what I think is key here, okay? Look at that frequency. A 6 frequency, that's insane. This is my tip. I think this is the trick to make Pinterest ads work. I think it comes down to frequency, okay? And because Pinterest ads are so cheap, when you are retargeting people, it would actually be so much cheaper to get your pin, your creative, in front of the same people over and over and over and over, to the point they're absolutely sick and tired of seeing your ad and they just have to go on and buy something. I think that's the formula. And there you have it, guys. Those are the campaigns that actually got me results on Pinterest. So where's my mind with Pinterest at right now? Honestly, I'm gonna jump back on it. I'm gonna keep testing. I'm actually just going to try to redo the exact same thing that I was doing on these campaigns, but obviously, you know, fixing my mistakes, making sure that, you know, once I see that a cold campaign is optimized and actually the numbers look good in terms of like click-through rate, as well as CPM and cost per click, that I actually go in and start scaling the budget little by little, and hopefully that will yield me the same results in a faster time frame. So I think this is just gonna be a good stepping stone for my business to have like regular cash flow monthly, while I still try to figure out Facebook ads. Because again, like I don't think it's a good idea to have like all of my eggs in the Facebook ad basket, because anything can happen with Facebook ads, okay? It doesn't matter how good your structure is, you could just like all of your ad managers and business managers could just go down in the blink of an eye, and now you're going through like long stretches without any revenue coming in. Whereas with Pinterest, supposedly they're getting banned is very, very rare. And even if you do get banned for whatever reason, it's like, I don't know what you could possibly do to get banned on Pinterest. They do have like a customer service team that you can call, and more likely than not, they'll unban your account for you, or you can easily make another one, which is something that on Facebook, even that's a problem. If you yourself want to try Pinterest ads, but you need a little bit more help with like making the creatives, or just making up a strategy, just let me know. You can schedule a call with me, and you can schedule a call with me if you need help with any of these things. And other than that, I will see you guys on the next one, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it. See you. Bye.